once again to Relationship Insights and Knowledge Sharing with the Queen. And I'm so happy to have you here today joining us on this show. And today we are looking at the shades of love. Relationship insights and knowledge sharing with the Queen on the Balance Me show is where we talk about everything that has to do with love, life, and just, a whole package like that. And we look at everything in between love, everything between life, and, just educating us, opening our eyes to see those things that ordinarily we would have overlooked, but we need to have them, in our love relationship and even as we go through life as a whole. So thank you so much for joining today. And like I said, we're looking at shades of love, but it's very, very important that we understand what love is, before we begin to look at the various shades of love. And I've come to realize, that love is, can be described as a strong affection or attachment or devotion towards something or someone. So when I have a strong attachment, a strong affection, a strong devotion towards something or someone, then it can be characterized as I being in love with that particular thing. And it comes with feelings of happiness, it comes with feelings of joy, and it comes with contentment. You're just so satisfied with that person, you're just so content, so happy at home with that thing or that individual. And we need to understand the lack or the presence of it plays a significant role even in the relationships that we have, and even in our well-being, and as well as the quality as well as our quality of life. So if I'm in love with someone, the way I live my life, it will show in the way I live my life. It will show when I'm talking about the person. The brightness in my eyes, the smile on my face reveals the fact that I'm in love with someone. So when we're in love with someone or in love with something, when you're referring to that thing, people around you will be able to pick that, oh, indeed, you are in love with this thing. And the same thing, if you're not in love with something or with someone, the way you act, the way you behave, your mannerisms, even when you hear the person's name or when you see the person around you, shows that there's something amiss. So love is something that cannot be hidden. When you're in love with someone, it shows. And when you're not in love with someone, it shows as well. So we can't deceive ourselves. Most of the time, people pick that this person is not in love with me, but they keep, coasting along, hoping that one day something will happen somehow at some point, and this person will come to appreciate, what I do. But if someone is not in love with you and you're very sincere with yourself, you're going to pick it. You're going to pick it. So it is important we are truthful to ourselves when we are in any relationship, to be sure that this person, is indeed in love with me or not. So straight to what we have today, we're looking at the shades of love. And when we talk about the shades of love, we're looking at the various expressions of love. How do we express love? How can we, show that we love the people in our lives? And we have different expressions of love. We have the romantic love, we have the filial love, familial love, we have the platonic love, we have the self-love, we have agape love, we have eros love. And I'm going to take each and every one of this love and just talk about them briefly today. So these are the shades of love. The romantic love, the familial love, the platonic love, the self-love, agape love, eros love. So I'm going to take each and every one of this and just talk about them on today's show. So yes, we have, I mentioned romantic love first, but I'm going to take that to the end. So let's talk about familial love. And when we talk about familiar love, we are looking at the love between family members, brother to sister, sister to daddy, mommy to son, uncle to auntie. Just, love between family members. And it is characterized by a strong bond of affection, protection, and support. So where there is familiar love, you are always eager to support each other. When there is familiar love, you are always eager to protect each other. When there's familiar love, you're always eager to show affection towards each other. So that is what we mean by familiar love. So the love between a brother and sister, between an uncle and an auntie, between a father and a daughter, those are family. Those can be characterized as familiar love. Then we have the platonic love. And this love is the one between friends, the love between friends. You find out that there is strong affection as well. But in this instance, we don't have the romantic feelings. So that which happens between two best friends, you're very close, you share things, you share pains, you share your vision, you share, my friend, this is my plans, these are the things I'm looking at, these are the plans I have, even concerning my business, I'm looking at this, concerning my the projects I'm working on, I'm looking at this, and you're so much, you're affectionate towards each other. You have each other's back. You wouldn't allow anyone to malign, someone that you have a platonic love towards, your best friend, your bestie. You just want to support the person and ensure that the person has, enjoys the best. Then we have eros love. In this type of love, it's characterized by strong physical and emotional attraction. And it has, a feel of the romantic. But this one is more of physical attraction. You're just interested in, the physical things. You're just more interested in, the physical body, and all. So it is very, very important that we are able to differentiate between the eros love and the romantic love that I'll be talking about now. So the romantic love is a type of love that is associated with intimate relationships, characterized by strong feelings of affection, desire, and passion. So if I'm in a romantic relationship, there's going to be strong feelings of affection, me desiring the person, being passionate about the person. So that's a romantic relationship, and we find that between husband and wife. We find that between husband and wife, you're intimate, and that's when we have sex coming into the picture. You're in a romantic relationship with this individual. So that's another shade of love. Then we have two more shades that I'm going to talk about. We have the agape love, and usually we associate this with selfless love that is, can be associated with the divine, with God, it can be, associated with your relationship with the divine, and even the relationship between a child and a parent can also even be put under this, because you're not attaching any condition to it. You're going all the way, to support your child. And amazingly, that's actually the relationship we have with the divine. He sees us as our children, as his children. He sees us as his own. He sees us in his image. He sees us after his likeness. So he's not attaching any condition. He shines the sun, the moon, the rain, the water is available to all, the wood, the trees in the forest are available to all. There's no condition. So far you can access it, so far you can get into the wood, so far you can get into the forest, you can access the tree. So that's agape love. Like I said, we can even relate it with the father and even a child. You're not or a parent and a child, a father and a child, a mother and a child. You're not attaching any condition to the love you're showing to your child. And then there is the last one that I love so much. And I believe that that is where every other love stems from, self-love. If I love and care for myself, for that is self-love. Caring for myself, um, you know, um, having a positive self-image about myself, pursuing personal growth and development, pursuing, fulfillment, it goes a long way. Because if I'm happy with myself as an individual, I will be able, if I love myself as an individual, I will be able to love other people in my life. It starts from me. I cannot give what I don't have. If I don't love the people, if I don't love myself, if Ayo Oiloye Lawrence doesn't love herself, it's going to be difficult for her to love the people in her life. It starts from me. It starts from me. And how much do I love myself? I must be able to answer that question. How much do I love myself? How much do I love myself? How much does Ayo Oyeloye Lawrence love herself? Very important. If I so much love myself, definitely I'll be able to show love to the people in my life. I'll be able to show love, without attaching any condition. And the truth is really, if it is love, there shouldn't be condition attached to it. If it is love, true love, love as in love, there shouldn't be conditions attached to it. So if I love myself, I will be able to love my husband. I'll be able to love my children. And when I'm doing anything for the people that I say I love indeed, I will not, start thinking of all that I've done for them, all that I've done for you. I did this for you. I did this. Start counting the good I've done. I'll just do it from a pure heart. I'll just do it from a sincere heart. I'll just do it from a place of, you know what? I've taken good care of myself. I've chosen to take care of you. I pray you appreciate it. But if peradventure you don't appreciate it, it doesn't really, really bother me. So self-love is very key. When I'm able to love myself, I'll be able to, love the people in my life. It won't be difficult for me to love my brother, my sister, my parent, my friend, my colleague. It won't be difficult for me, to show love to the people in my sphere of influence. So these are the shades of love. I hope I've been able to shed a little more light on your understanding of the various expressions of love this afternoon. Thank you so much once again for joining, and I hope to see you again some other time. Do have an amazing day.